All right. And there's always going to be a delay.
Mm-hmm.
And then the cool thing is any comments are, oh, we got Charlie in the chat.
Oh, snap.
Yo,
How's it going, Charlie? Happy to see you today.
We here.
We're back. 2026 is doomed.
Mm-hmm. It be doomed.
Yeah, how's it going? It's been a minute since we've been on YouTube. I don't think we've really interacted with folks much.
no. Last
Online.
was
Yeah.
the Halloween stuff, really.
Yeah, even that was kind of minimal for what we usually do, but yeah, we're back. So I'm doing pretty well. Just watching Hollis Frampton interview as I edit. You have my Criterion collection of his movies
Oh, that's right.
because I was like, you should watch these.
Yeah, I had a project I was considering making at the time, and I have yet to watch those. But yes,
Yeah,
you did give me those.
Oh.
I need to watch it.
Hollis Frampton, love it. Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, we got Alex Clegg from Late Night 99 checking in,
Yo.
listening. Will I do some gambling?
Gardening.
Oh, gardening. Sorry.
Oh, gambling.
Nice.
Gambling with the garden gnomes.
You got to finance those movies somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, how's it going, Alex? Hope you've been doing well. Yeah, it's cool to see you. Oh, yeah, you just click on show for the next.
Yeah.
You must promote.
Happy Halloween.
Best of 2025 nostalgia already has more LB logs. Yeah, well, nostalgia is a great film. It's an awesome movie too.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's because it deserves the views. You ever think about that? Yeah, Happy Halloween was the last thing we made. If anyone's tuning in and listening, so if you want to know more about our movies, check that out.
Yeah.
Fellas, why are we here though? Well, we're gonna talk, but we'll interact with the chat. But what are we doing here?
We're in a production meeting.
Yeah,
We're in our weekly Doom production meeting.
yeah,
As we ended 2025, we were talking about just some different ways that we could have interactions with our audience and how we can kind of bring you guys in more on our process. And while we've done a lot of the like YouTube tutorial stuff in the past, we've had things like the Doom podcast. We were thinking about just what would change things up for the new year. And so we decided what we wanted to try was these live streams where, as opposed to them just being live streams where we're just talking,
yeah.
it's more bringing you guys in as we're planning our movies and getting things made. So yeah, that's the plan for these going forward is you're just in it with us.
Yeah, these are supposed to be very fly in the wall looks at what goes on at Doomed, but of course we'll interact with the chat as it comes up. On occasion, we're going to try to have some guests on and talk about some other filmmakers and their work. And really just kind of, I mean, like Ethan said, just make a space where you can see what it's like to make a movie with us. Historically, we have been way more hesitant to reveal things, but we're going to be, I mean, we're still not, no spoilers necessarily, but we're going to be revealing quite a bit for what any of our old viewers are used to.
This is meant to be pretty candid.
Yeah.
And real. So
we got Asian Jared in the chat. How's it
What
going,
up?
Asian Jared? That does say that, right? I think. Okay.
Yes.
I would be like, that'd be a weird thing to just call someone like unprompted. Nice. How's it going, Jared? Happy to see you here. And we know that there's probably most people who follow us, they're probably going to listen to this afterwards. But to you folks who are with us live, that's awesome. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Feel free to write any comments or questions in the chat and we'll read them. But yeah, it's cool to be on YouTube again.
Yeah.
In this space. It's been a minute. What have we all been up to in this kind of post Happy Halloween?
Yeah, it's kind of all been, all hands on deck here, Doomed, honestly. We have multiple projects like rolling right now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's definitely like a busy time of year for us. So some people who follow us on social media will have seen that Zach and I were up in Yakima over the weekend. And we were shooting a project that you've been planning for quite a while, Zach.
Yes.
3 years.
Yeah, it is within a week of 2.5. It will be 2.5 as of next week, which is crazy. I figured that out like the day after we got back, and I was like, geez, this is whoever's doing the math on that don't. But yes, it's been a long time coming, and it's been very cool seeing what has been written, some of which a very long time ago, coming to life on the screen. Which is crazy cool, and it just hit me on our like last night of filming.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is so cool.
Yeah.
This and the people that we get to work with it's so cool. So many talented people that we've met in various capacities before from previous films or just from interacting with them. And it's a lot of fun, and I'm very excited to be able to share more when I can.
Yeah.
But until then, don't ask me any questions.
We got Asian Jared says, like y'all, I got multiple projects in the works while my current short is doing its festival run. I got a couple shorts and features in the writing stage. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. Stay busy.
Yeah.
Keep working. Do a bunch of stuff.
It's easy to get lazy.
It really is.
Or to fall behind.
If anyone's not familiar with us too,
Mhm.
just because we got to put it out there, probably, we're Doom Productions. In the past 5 years, we've made 16 feature films. We've built up a little community of sorts on YouTube, and we make movies, and we will continue to make movies.
There's no way they can stop us.
No, you cannot stop us.
Yeah.
But yes, that's what we do. And so, Zach's working on a pretty long project. What are you working on?
Yeah.
What have you been up to?
So as of 2 days ago, we're 1 month out from shooting my next movie, code name 1962. Not 1996. No, 1962 is the code name for the film. And it's also been something that I've been thinking about for a couple of years now, and has just slowly kind of been something I've been writing in the background. And I'm really excited to get to shoot another film. This movie's an adaptation of a book, so it's kind of cool to be working in that space. We're pulling ideas from the original source material, but other media that's kind of associated with that book, and then also just bringing in kind of our own twist on what that project's going to look like. And we're bringing in a lot of other filmmakers up. People who have watched Happy Halloween or our film Pizza House will be familiar with Ghoul Capone Pictures, another group of Portland filmmakers that we really, really enjoy working with. Charlie's asking about the trilogy adaptation.
Yeah.
This is separate from that.
Which is funny though, because
but it came about.
It's kind of come about. Those projects are in various stages, but they're not in active development. I think that's fair to say.
Yeah.
However, also not to cut you off too.
Totally.
I'm also working on a movie this year, and it is an adaptation of a book. And I'll show the book actually. That's what I'll do because I don't care. Not
You gotta give them something.
Not that Ethan cares or whatever, but like, I got to give you folks something.
Yeah.
So why don't you, Ethan, keep going about your project, and then I will. I'll show mine when you're done.
We got a Drew Crosby in the chat.
Let's go.
So,
how's it going, Drew?
Yeah, Drew is going to be one of the crew members for 1962, which is exciting. But that'll be another film that we're shooting up in Yakima, and it's going to be a very tight production schedule. So the plan is we're going to be up in Yakima for 5 days, doing a 5-day shoot. And
Don't say when, because of work.
Because of work?
Because when we have to take days off of work.
Oh,
just don't say when.
Not on the record.
Yeah.
They can't know when
there's certain things we don't want to reveal for putting in sick days, if you catch my drift.
We're being secretive, I guess. It's all good. But yeah, we're excited to be shooting for a period of time.
Can you talk about the process, like the type of the roles that we're gonna have, like how we're gonna do this? Because we've done things similar to this, but we've never done this exactly, and it's really exciting, actually.
Well, yeah. So the primary crew is 6 people, and there's going to be 3 actors and 3 other people on set, kind of in the background, and then me as director. So I guess 7 total. And the way we're going to be operating is Obviously we'll have our 3 main actors and I'll be working directly with them. And then we have Drew and Zach kind of on crew as extra hands for like camera or for audio. But the big kind of game changer is we're having Jordan on set, whose primary job is to be taking all of our footage as we're shooting it and editing it on set in real time.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll be walking off of set with a fairly complete like rough cut of the movie. There'll be a handful of things that will be shot after this, batch of production.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly some stuff that will involve some special effects that we just don't need to shoot on location. But the vast majority of the movie we'll have done and in a rough assembly by the end of production, which is really cool.
Yeah.
So it's just something we haven't done. When we shot Little Black Submarines in Yakima, you worked really hard to get all of our footage edited and like labeled and had like trailers for crew to look at. But this is just at a different level of completion that we'll be working with, which is really exciting. But it also means we have to have a lot of stuff ready to go going into it. But
it's what's cool. I think the on-set editing thing is really exciting to me because one, that was something when we were doing Little Black Submarines, which is another movie we shot in Yakima, not the similar way, but it was a sprawling, huge production shot over consecutively like 10 days, but in total like 13. And when we were like 3 or 4 days into shooting, I realized, it would have been really nice to have an on-set editor cutting this together. That way I could get some sleep. and
we also would just know sooner if we missed something.
Exactly. And thankfully there were a couple things that I caught in the edit very early on. We were able to add some footage in there. But yeah, so for this project, that's kind of what excites me. And also because I'm doing the music for the movie, it's gonna be more than just like a assembly with like crappy tracks you won't use or public to, like it's going to have the music, the edit of the movie and the music is going to evolve at the same time, which is really cool. I mean, I already have like a bunch of demos made already, so it's going to be cool.
I'm also excited because the band that I'm in, Silver Tongue, I've asked the lead singer to write 2 tracks that kind of match the vibe of like the surf scene in the 60s, so like Beach Boys vibes. So he's gonna have 2 original tracks that will kind of come alongside the film too for some needle drops. So it's cool to get the feeling of like using copyrighted music and having some stuff that feels of the time, but
without worrying about LBS style takedowns.
We will own 100% of this film, which is really exciting, without compromise on the music.
Yeah, for sure. No, but it's going to be a really fun process. In terms of that project now, are there any updates? Like anything, like what's going on now?
Yeah,
I guess this is more conversation between us, but like what's new?
So right now I'm working through another draft where I'm kind of just expanding, cleaning up. I felt like a few weeks ago for the audience, we had like a kind of a table read with everyone in the project. And I've kind of taken that draft, which the one that I present, I felt like could use a lot of polishing up just to kind of iron out some stuff. So I've been working on that, getting it polished. And then I'm meeting with actors. I've already met with Nolan, who's going to be one of our leads, and talked to him about just what is he interested in. He's also just a really talented writer and has had a lot of experience working on scripts. So kind of pulling on him a lot and just his knowledge that a lot of the character that he's playing is inspired by. So it's been kind of a lot of just talking with him.
Can I ask,
including a lot of his ideas?
When the last time we spoke, you were kind of torn between, is this like, if it's going to be totally scripted or if it's going to be totally improv? Is there any particular direction that you're leaning now? Like, what's the updates with that?
Well, it's funny, being on set for your film, Zach, was really helpful in kind of just, I don't know what it was. I think I felt really rusty on working on a film from a script. And so getting to watch you work with actors from a dialogue script was actually really helpful, because I think I've been so used to our like Wow Boys, Happy improv style,
Pizza House,
that I've kind of started leaning on that more than I wanted to, and I didn't really have thoughts that were concrete on it until going through this last weekend. So at this point, the plan is to have a script,
Mhm.
but we're going to work through it. I think I was afraid that by having hard dialogue for actors to memorize,
It slows
it was
down.
going to slow us down.
Yeah.
But after watching us work on set again, I was like, oh, this is fine.
Yeah.
And again, like you were saying, it gives us a concrete path to follow, but also with knowing that if we arrive on set and want to try other stuff and branch off, we can do that, but still have like a through line that we can refer back to know if we're losing what we should be communicating.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's going to be both.
You got a question from Charlie. Do you feel like it stylistically is a piece
with House and
with
the Bell
House
Rings?
and the Bell Rings?
It's I think the Bell Rings is really like my vibe, and I really enjoy it. So I keep telling people to refer back to Bell Rings, specifically when it comes to like the pacing of a scene.
Dan says, "What are we talking about?" Ethan's making a new movie.
1 month out from a new movie. Get ready. So it's
Filming, not released.
Yeah. It's not coming out as quick as people would probably like. We'll cross that bridge after the movie shot. But it's going to be a lot like the Bell Rings in terms of, I guess, like tone and atmosphere.
And I turn into a tree in it as well.
Yeah.
Jordan, not again.
We're not connected to the story of the Bell Rings in any way, but it'll have I guess the Ethan Hansen style of the Bell Rings.
Yeah.
That'll be cool. I'm really excited to get to shoot it. And again, I think having such a tight shooting frame is going to be really, really nice.
Mm-hmm.
We have to be on our toes, but luckily the film is set in one location.
Yeah, it's a one location movie.
And so it's going to be really easy for us to kind of just like keep pumping through scenes. It's going to be really, really long, like a long 5 days, I think. But I think also people are just going to have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So far, everyone is excited about it, I think. That's what I've heard people express so far, which is nice.
Yeah.
But the things I'm working on right now, apart from script, is getting all of our props ordered. I'm kind of weighing a couple different options for some of the props on what either we're going to buy. I'm also looking at some rental houses right now that Nolan recommended that might have some things regarding like trophies and other like house decor.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately, the house we're shooting in is going to be doing a lot of the work for us, but there's just some like specific things that we need that I'm trying to hunt down right now.
That's awesome.
But yeah.
And we have to talk too about, actually, could you do me a favor?
Sure.
Proportionally.
Sure.
I'm designing something in Blender for Ethan. Proportionally, because you know the general shape and everything. Give me some proportions, because I've been just caught up with everything.
Is this because what we were talking about before, where I was talking about changing some of the different proportions?
It pretty much like the text, because I think whenever I sent the last pass of the thing, now this is where we're going to be vague and it's going to be a little weird. But yeah, proportionally, I realized, I should get the proportions right before I rig it, because I rigged it, and then when I went to change the proportions, everything changed because proportionally what you're thinking. And what I'll do from here on out is
it was a perfect sphere up top, right? Yeah, that's where you're working from.
Perfect sphere up top. And what I'll do from here going forward, I'll model it. I'll work on modeling. Once I have the model right, then I'll rig it to move. Because I was thinking, I'd rig it and give you a little animation test, but
sure,
that's actually a lot of work.
That was a lot of work.
Yeah.
Bear with me, as there's probably some design elements that I'm messing up.
How's it going, Dan? Dan's working on a 12. While Ethan's drawing this, Dan's working at 12 films this year. It's going to be cool. Charlie is always editing something, but Nostalgia just came out. Drew in the chat just released a cool little demo reel of Ghoul Capone stuff, and was like, he's been in a bunch of our movies, and go check out his stuff too. And Asian Jared is working on stuff as well. Sounds like
everyone's busy.
Everyone's busy. It's really
That's
cool.
a good thing. Yeah.
Hold on, it's a terrible drawing.
Here, let me show you.
Can I see what you were working from?
Yeah, I'll show you what I sent in the War of the Worlds chat. Oh, this is kind of.
Well, everyone knows.
Shit. I'm sorry.
Cool. Well, no, let's just get it out in the open here. I'm working on a War of the Worlds film.
Sorry, I was speaking. Oh, God, I didn't mean to do that.
No, that's cool.
Hard cut to Mark Ruffalo and Don Cheadle back in 2017.
That was the original thing. Sorry, I was reading out loud.
That's incredible. That's incredible. We can't
Oh,
bleep
boy.
it out. It's just out.
I mean, we could also not
for
leave this
all
up there.
5.
We could also not leave this on.
We can cut it out, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Leave your thoughts in the chat below if we should have it public. See, we always are scared of the doomed fear
Mhm.
that when we talk about a project too much.
Well, in effect, like
It
I'm
won't happen.
revealing the book I'm doing too.
That's
So
true.
like it's like if yours
All
is
right,
cursed,
Zach.
mine is cursed.
No.
I mean, really, all I would say is just the sphere is like could be. Yeah, I guess my proportions aren't. as
Drew,
terrible.
text in the chat what you think Charlie should watch, like in terms of order
Mhm.
of stuff you watch, or people should watch. Let's see, I've been big time editing mode on Forsaken Remains as well. Yeah, that's right. Drew's working on Forsaken Remains. I'm in that. It's been fun to shoot.
Yeah. I do some pretty cool special effects work in there that I've never done before that I hope turned out really well. It was
Nice.
pretty cool when we were on set. You kind of missed out on that. But
Yeah, I
that's-
wasn't there for that day.
in my humble opinion, it was pretty
Nice.
cool.
Charlie's working on a most lighthearted movie she's ever made, which is cool.
Okay.
Got to catch up on your films too. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Charlie and Drew, you guys should watch each other's movies. That'd be cool.
Okay. You know what? Actually,
Charlie, what would you recommend Drew starts off? I don't know. I don't know how you feel about, I don't know. I really like nostalgia quite a bit, actually. Yeah. Oh, that's my principal text.
I heard you're taking some time off.
Yeah, they all know. They all know.
Oh, this is funny. Nathan's texting me about another project that we might be doing.
See if he wants to jump on the live stream or in the chat, anyways. But yeah,
Here's all
He's
I'll
probably
say. This is so bad. I'm so sorry.
no, you're fine.
I think really what it is, sphere
Too big.
smaller,
Mhm.
legs, add another like third,
Make them wider.
like longer.
Oh, longer.
That's really all.
Longer legs,
Longer legs, smaller sphere.
small head.
I like
Yeah,
the
this is the
proportion.
ideal.
I like the proportion of
Mhm.
the. I mean, this could actually probably be a little bit bigger, but this is about right. You can play with it.
Okay.
But I like the proportion of this.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's all.
Okay.
The red's good.
Yeah. And
See,
then,
I like that. I just think it could be bigger. Like
Yeah.
it could be longer.
yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
And the sphere, I think, is just too big.
What I'll do is I'll model it, and I won't send you a full render, but I'll send you like the shapes anyways. And then
Yeah.
from there, once I get your approval on
Yeah.
those,
You don't need to worry about texturing it yet.
Yeah. the texture is actually some of the easier stuff to do, honestly. Let's see.
So
Thank you guys for bearing with us.
here's my question
Yeah,
for
I agree,
you,
Charlie.
Ethan.
Yeah.
And how we can support you with this project.
Financials.
Yes. I figure you'll know that once you've got this stuff figured out. But do you have a goal for this stuff, like a date in mind that we can?
February 1
Okay.
at the latest, having a final draft. That, or at least the working draft. I mean, again, the way I would say it, like the movie itself isn't going to divert much from what I presented to you guys. Like the
It's
broad
all
strokes,
there.
it's there.
Cool.
I want to smooth out character stuff, and I want to smooth out just beats. Like I've added several more scenes,
Mhm.
particularly before Joe's character
Mhm.
appears. Once the Joe's character is there, like there's stuff I want to add, but that's, the last kind of like, little less than half of the movie.
If you can have those character meetings before then, so that you can
I will.
have some of that input in.
Because Nolan and I already met. Joe and I are trying to figure out a time to meet, and then same with Skylar. Because we're trying to get all their costuming stuff set up.
Yeah. Okay. Is Sarah helping with that again?
We're just be buying. So ideally, nothing should be fabricated.
Okay.
Yeah, who needs costume design? Just buy it.
And what's nice is everyone is only can have
One costume.
one costume. Well,
Smart.
I mean, 1 day costume, 1 night costume.
Yeah.
Joe's character doesn't get it. anything except for his one main costume.
There are some cases where it is way more helpful just to not worry about it and just buy it.
Yeah.
It's a little more money, but
It's like some of the specific things, like there's like, again, like Joe's or Nolan's characters, like trophies, finding things that fit, because those are really important. And there's other like set dressing. Like there's things that we don't need, but it'd be nice to have.
Mhm.
But I don't want to spend a ton of money on it.
Yeah.
Like there's some magazines that'd be really nice for him to look at, and they're cheap, but they're also expensive because of the shipping costs. But I need to go look around.
You should go look at
I need to go to the vintage stores around here.
the one down the street.
There's a bunch in town I need to hit.
I forget what it's called.
Curiosities.
Yeah.
And
I
then,
know
yeah.
they would have stuff. Maybe there's comic books. Maybe there's
Yeah.
an Archie comic, an old, because they're on the beach, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, I have a couple 60s comics. I'd have to look at what they were.
Yeah. There's some specific surfing magazines. That's kind of
Mhm.
why.
Yeah.
I mean, the years are off on some of them. Like some of them are like really small. It says like 1964. And I'm like,
Who's counting?
people can come at me. We're historically accurate adjacent.
Adjacent. That's the trick.
Yeah. So those are the main things and then the most important thing that I need to have kind of locked in is recording with Ben for the newscast.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So that's something I would like to do also kind of the first week of February if he's available. And that means I just need to make sure I have everything I need for him. If we decide to add some stuff later, we always can.
Yeah. Just
But there's those main hero things that I know we're going to need, and those are pretty locked in. I just need to make sure there's not any more I need to add.
Jared says single location feature films are tough to write. You got to make sure the dialogue and the character stuff is really engaging. I've tried writing them, just can't crack them yet.
Yeah. And that's why I've been taking my time on getting this feature kind of put together.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm really excited to make it. Also, is like just the team that we have for this movie is
It's pretty tight.
really tight. We've worked on multiple projects together, and so I know like there are going to be scenes that we're going to come up with on set that may not even be in the script.
Yeah.
And the way that this shoot is kind of structured, it's going to be really neat to see people kind of improvise and come up with stuff. Like everyone on this set, pretty much except for I think Skylar and Joe are directors and writers.
Yeah.
So, and Joe's a fantastic actor, and so is
and
Skylar.
he is a good writer as well
Yes,
too. He's
yeah.
written a bunch of his own stuff.
Yeah, he does a lot of
He
theater.
came up with the whole the monologue and what's
Pizza
it called?
House.
Pizza House.
Pizza House.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm really excited to see what he does. Yeah.
Those Who Long to Be Held Closer is my latest film. It's out. Jordan script too. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It's a drama, but I do comedy too. If you like a pizza team up, you might like Partners in Crust. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pizza
Drew's-
War.
Drew's got some great stuff. Very excited for what he's got coming out.
I feel like the hardest thing talking about bottle movies is just the logistics of plot, making whatever moving parts work in a limited time and space.
Yeah. Totally agree.
See.
Okay. My bad. Slandering.
You've let
Joe.
him down. You've let Joe down.
My bad.
Is Ernesto going to be in 1962? I'd love to see Surfer Dude energy. That's a brilliant idea.
Get him for like a TV bit.
I would love to have Ernesto
Just
on
a
set,
photo on the wall.
On set would be chaotic
but
in the
well,
best way.
I think the whole shoot has the potential of flying off the rails
Yeah.
if we had him on set.
We love Ernesto.
The thing with Ernesto is if he's involved, we just want to hang out with him. We won't want to work.
Yeah. So I agree. The movie really hinges on the way that it's structured.
Pink Lemonade. Oh yeah, I think I did see that a while ago. Yeah. Pink Lemonade. I'll have to rewatch that one.
Yeah.
Holy Sheet Productions. Yeah, they're another cool team of folks. Holy
Mhm.
Sheet Productions. Oh yeah.
All right. But yeah, those are the main things right now that I'm kind of working on and moving towards. Again, I'm trying to act quickly here, knowing that time is of the essence in terms of just getting prepared.
Right.
Yeah, I just want to make sure we have everything
Yeah.
locked in. I want to go. Nolan recommended Rose City Prop House to me earlier this week, which I'd never heard of, and he said they used it for his Battle of Grover's Mill
Mhm.
movie, and he said that they were pretty reasonably priced for like a week of rentals.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah. So I just don't know what they have and what we still would need to source outside of them and what the cost would be. And there's just some questions that I need to have
There's
answered.
some key props. Yeah.
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 So we'll
I'd
see.
look into them sooner than later then if you have to find alternatives.
Yeah. Well, luckily I do have alternatives for like the key things for the most part.
Mhm.
It's just what's
Other
going
little
to be
things, yeah.
cheaper is what I'm looking at right now.
Yeah.
I have plans on how we could make some money back on this project, but in the meantime, my wallet will still be hurting.
Yeah. I mean, to put things into perspective, not like it's like we made a huge profit, like we've kind of talked about, but like when we screened Happy Halloween, there was, I mean, from that screening, we made like $2,100,
Mhm.
which we've never made that much money
Not even close.
ever for movie making, which is really cool. Now, of course, most of that money had to go back to the rental. So it really was like, rather than making a lot of money, it just made the rental really, really cheap. And it was an incredible deal. That's kind of the way I look at it.
Yeah.
So,
And so I think this movie will have we're planning on like a theatrical release for it and trying out more formats and how we want to approach those. And kind of the cool thing is with like Happy Halloween, that was an IP that was just purely ours.
we own all of Happy Halloween. Yeah.
And so bringing in like the public to come see something they've never heard of before, like we definitely marketed it as like an event, like a family friendly event where people could come and you get prizes, and it was kind of one thing. And then now with War of the Worlds, it's a project that a lot of people know about.
Yeah.
It's very famous. So that brings like its own kind of audience and market. So
Yeah.
we're trying to figure out just how we can, try different things and get people to come.
Yeah, because like a little update, there hasn't been too much movement, but I figured out how to author DVDs, print the stickers on the DVDs, get the case and I made some not dummies. I made some demos of like my animated film they've seen. So it's kind of like we have to it'll be a process to figure out distribution, what that looks like for us on Doom Productions for a while, just because we've been historically on YouTube.
Yeah.
Primarily. And we will always continue to release our stuff on YouTube. It's just a matter of, for people who really want to see it first, there's chances for them to probably rent or buy or order DVD way in advance, essentially. What do we got? We got some comments here.
How to get Ice Cube on board for the sequel.
That'd be sick.
Look, I just reached out to his email and I was like, hey man, look, I loved what you did in the first one. I think we could go even bigger. You're going to time travel in this one.
It's the key.
It's the key.
Ice Cube is the key.
Yeah. And I'm also looking into some grants going forward for us. And I have a friend who has some industry background on distribution. And he's someone who's has a lot of interest in helping get some things moving for us and wants to kind of help advise on how we can move forward. So he and I actually met earlier today and we're talking. So there could be some stuff there in the future where he could help us get some access to things we normally wouldn't have access to.
That's cool.
We'll see what that ends up being. There's no guarantees right now, but it's just, we're trying a lot of new avenues and we're kind of always experimenting and growing.
We've had a formula for a while. This year, we're going to kind of break from that formula and that mold a little bit, but we're still going to do stuff on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like there's still movies coming on YouTube from us.
Oh yeah. That'll never change.
No.
But yeah, that's what I've got. And we've got about 15 more minutes before.
Yeah. We're actually at the public library right now.
It's become our spot.
And they close in 15 minutes. So it's a little shorter meeting than usual. That's why we hopped on a little earlier, but
well, we've been meeting for a bit before too.
We've covered a little bit of my movie already, so I'll go next because we've got pretty short stuff.
We were watching some dailies.
All right, where'd I put the freaking marker? Here we go. Okay. Don't ask what it means. For this one,
NGG.
I need to edit part one.
Part one.
Yes. And then I need to film the rest of, well, this is going to be kind of overlapping.
Is part one finished? Is it all
There's
filmed?
Portland stuff that needs to be
There's
filmed.
Portland stuff, which is the other thing. I need to coordinate with Google regarding schedule and location, because we have that second opening sequence that Drew has said he has a potential location for. We have to figure out if that's a viable option.
Drew, is that a viable option?
Let us know.
Drew, are you in the room with us?
But I would like to have this shot. Gosh, I'm trying to think what's realistic. Probably by the end of February. Because I feel like we could break it up into a couple smaller things. Because the other thing is we have 2 people to cast for this.
Jordan's playing twin brothers.
All right, I'll do it.
Which is also something I need to talk to Google about. Casts.
What can I ask? What roles that needs to be cast?
Captain Alcott and Dealer 2.
So the captain is a pretty significant character. Dealer's not.
Dealer 2 is literally in one sequence, which is that second opening sequence.
Great. That's easy.
Drew says, I just need to know how many folks would be on that set.
Perfect.
That would be the 3 of us.
Or
You,
not in my life.
Drew.
Actually, the sequel would be
Nolan.
called No Brother. Not Oh Brother, No Brother.
Just an
That'd be
empty room.
minimum 6 people.
6
Because
folks.
that's the cast and then Jordan, I think. Because Dealer 1, myself,
Dealer 1.
Dealer 2, and then Nolan and Drew, that's 5, and then Jordan to shoot,
Mhm.
that's 6. And then if Skylar wanted to tag along, that'd be 7, just to help out Jordan. Yeah,
Am I on
6 or
camera?
7. No,
Okay.
not this early.
Is he on camera? Like camera?
That's
Good
deliberate.
evening. The library is closing in 30 minutes at 6 o'clock.
Oh, 6
Thank
o'clock.
you.
We have
Yeah.
more time.
Yeah,
Buenas
we're
noches.
chilling.
La
But does the
biblioteca
the rental-
está
I guess the
a las
rent-
6.
I think they end the
Gracias.
rental.
Okay. I learned, so we have until, okay, perfect.
Yeah,
That's a
we're
clean 15 minutes.
Drew, that's for you.
Oh, don't get me started on this.
What's this?
I've gone from hating it to like loving it now.
I love it. I've been in that boat for a bit. It's great.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And I know Drew and Jaden and I had talked a little bit about casting when we were doing Forsaken Remains stuff. So I want to follow up with Drew about that. Not in live stream. Just to see how easy it would be to figure those things out. And then the way I have it broken down schedule wise is I think 4 days, but they're like Wild Boys days where it's like a couple scenes a day, really.
Mhm.
This is a longer one just because of the location, but it's there. I mean, you were there. I don't write particularly long scenes,
And-
so
And everyone was pretty on it.
yeah.
And the scenes weren't super hard to memorize. So
Mhm.
that kept us moving.
Mhm. Oh yeah, wait, no. So it's 3 days because we already shot day 1 back in June, so we're chilling. 3 shooting days, which would be most likely either weekend, most likely weekends, really. But 1 is a night shoot, which shouldn't be terrible given the lighting outside.
Mm-mm.
And then the other 2 are somewhat flexible.
It's a cool cover, isn't it?
And
I like this cover. I
actually,
like the
it's
soft
really
texture.
just 2 that we need to coordinate with other people because the other day of the 3 is literally just stuff that I can get myself.
Okay.
Because it's the apartment for character.
That's not bad.
Yeah. So, which I could literally get whenever. I just have to borrow a camera.
I will say, looking forward into February, my weekends are pretty packed. Not necessarily I'm free every weekend for all days, but like I definitely have like something on at least one of the weekend days or the Friday nights or whatever for most of February.
Yeah.
Okay. The nice thing about the non-night shoot day is your character, Ethan, is not in it. So we could have you shoot that depending on your schedule again.
Yeah. I'm waiting to see how some things come together for the end of my February. I'm shooting a thing for the school I used to work at for one of their fundraisers, and I'm currently trying to get the schedule put together for that.
Nice.
It's great timing on everything else. It's just perfect. Yeah. But the closer we can push things to the end of February, start of March is ideal.
Okay.
I will have much more clarity after my project's done shooting.
Okay. That should work. I don't want it to be like right up against it either, because that's just recovery wise is whack.
I will be
You'll be dead post.
Yeah.
Give me a week. I'm still not recovered from Yakima. This morning I slept, and I did not feel like I slept enough.
Yeah.
But other than that, that would be the rest of part 1 minus the stuff that we'll get with part 2 just because of timeline stuff. And then I can have a rough cut of part 1 sometime early summer.
Mhm.
That's why I want to get this stuff as soon as possible, because then I can have this sooner.
Sure.
But I can start editing as soon as I have the rest of the stuff offloaded and ready to go. And I'll just leave holes to drop in these things.
Cool.
But other than that, I think that's it for, I almost said the name of the movie, for this until we can film part 2, which is dependent on Nathan's project.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, you can't say the project title this week, but next week you can let it slip, since we can only do one of those per stream.
Yeah, it's very true.
Yeah.
Okay, your project.
All right, folks. I know all 3 of you have been waiting patiently. See if you can read that. So oh yeah, that's pretty clear. I'm doing a version of this book. That's all I will say. It will be awesome and dope and very cool. But yeah, that's the movie we're making.
No further elaboration.
The updates on that is I met with the 2 leads. I met with them separately around winter break, met with them together. We are essentially going to be meeting once a month for like little stuff. And then as we build up to the shoot in June, we will start meeting more frequently. I texted you guys the dates of the week. So essentially what works for the 2 of them is
that June date?
June 22nd. I think I would imagine go June 22nd to June 28th. For that, kind of like I've said before, it's kind of like La Danza, kind of like a mix between La Danza and Happy Halloween in terms of what's required. I feel pretty confident in my ability to shoot like the majority of the film on my own. If you guys can't make it, no problem. I know it'd be great to have you guys on. There's like one day in particular I think it'd be great to have you guys. And then other than that, like, whatever you can do.
Sure.
So whenever you guys know, if you could send me your availability from like the 22nd through the 28th, in terms of just like what's one day that you could commit to, like for a pretty long shoot.
The Saturday in that week,
The
obviously,
Saturday.
is when I can pretty confidently give out.
Okay.
This early.
Just
Yeah. I don't know how much. I should have enough PTO to take off 1 or 2 days. I don't want to spend it all.
Sure, of course.
Yeah, but I could definitely do Saturday as like that full day,
Okay.
and Sunday as like a half,
Okay.
depending on if there's silver tongue stuff that comes up,
Yeah.
because those usually are practice days of Sunday. So I might if we're getting close to a show that I don't know about yet. It might
Yeah.
be-
It's definitely because it is a little bit of the Little Black Submarines thing, because just of where I'm at with my schedule, where the actors are at, they're both down for like, hey, I'm gonna take a week off of work or whatever. So
Yeah.
one of them, it's very easy to get work off. The other one is like, oh, I'm done with school now. I literally have nothing but time.
Great.
So it's like this perfect window for them that we have to kind of do a mini LBS thing a little bit. But
Mhm. Sweet.
so on their end, like we're just gonna be shooting all week essentially.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Great.
I don't know, Zach, do you have how does that Saturday sound to you? I know your
Probably-
birthday's on the 25th.
Yeah, that week's schedule is a little up in flux than in the week prior because our outdoor facility's open for work. So
Sure.
I don't know exactly
Zero Flame, Mo. I don't recognize your name. Hello, welcome.
I may be needed for that stuff, and I don't
Sure.
know in what capacity yet. But I'll do what I can.
Yeah.
And hour-wise, I'm hoping for mornings.
Cool.
But we'll see how that goes. So I might be available afternoons.
I'll say the thing that I'd like you both for, it's a very similar thing to Happy Halloween, where it's throughout the movie there are like these gathering scenes, and it's kind of like I'm just gonna knock it all out in a day, essentially. So it's gonna
Makes
be
sense.
essentially a Happy Halloween day. But I'll have to show you guys some of the stuff. Actually, I can show you guys some of the. I can show you guys some of the concept art and whatnot. I have some little sketches and some fun
Is
stuff.
this the autographed one? No. This is
No, this isn't. Yeah,
that's different.
we met Guillermo del Toro. That was another fun update from last year. But like,
He signed one of Jordan's sketchbooks.
he did.
That's why I asked.
This is just some concept art I've been making for the movie. But here, there's going to be like a gathering where
Sick.
she's going to be in the center of this room, and there's a whole art kind of salon thing.
That's cool.
Let's see, where's the?
Should people see this?
They can see it. Yeah, sure.
I mean, they already can kind of see it.
Well, I was
yeah,
just
you
gonna
can
say
turn
I can really let people see it. You know. Hold on. For the kids. Here we
Just
go.
for the kids, I mean, they don't know what it means, but yeah, she's going to be in the center of this kind of gathering space, which I have to figure out where exactly still.
Mhm.
I'm going to shoot it. I have a couple ideas that are pretty solid as of now, but we'll see.
Cool. This is
Um,
pretty neat.
yeah, there's,
Looks like the Batman.
I know. Yeah, just trying to design different stuff. I mean, there's
That's the Emperor's Guards.
that is the Emperor's Guards. Yeah. This one I love, but I don't think I'll do this for the design.
Mhm.
There's another one.
That's cool.
This isn't, I was sketching in Zach. This is kind of the character. I mean, not exactly, but like, it was just, I
Cool.
made one tiny sketch.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Some of these are kind of just chicken scratch, but
Mhm.
yeah,
They're cool.
that's the idea as of now.
Cool. I want to know what days I'm needed ahead of time.
Yeah.
Just because if I'm not going to be wearing a shirt, I will try to keep the diabetes stuff within.
Yes.
And for that, I did fine. So.
Yes. So, I mean, in terms of acting wise too, it's going to be kind of similar to LBS too, where these are the days, because that part is so like, it's a smaller part, but it's going to have to fit within certain days, but there's an amount of flexibility. If it turns out that like that week won't work, don't worry. Don't feel bad. Like,
I'll be able to make some of it work. I just don't know how which parts of it and to what degree. So.
I'll let you know in terms of the acting side, like what days that character will be needed.
Cool. Okay.
But I mean, it's a pretty, you show up and it's not a very, you're not going to have to be doing much except standing there, posing and just walking essentially.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
Two Little Ghosts Part 2.
exactly. Yeah.
Looking at the time here,
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got like 30 minutes.
Oh, I'll be letting you know, Drew, for sure. Well, a reservation for this room ends in like a couple minutes. So I think if anyone has any really quick questions,
Get them in right now.
yeah, right now,
Yeah. 'Cause
But-
we're-
we're pretty much done here, but we'll have longer streams going forward. We're going to meet back up in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Any closing thoughts?
Yeah, I'm just excited. Zach, are you good? I've been waiting on some info from Andrew from Silver Tongue, but are you still down to film around 12 tomorrow? If not, it's totally
that was
fine.
12 to 4.
It might go later, but if you need to split sooner, you can.
Was the dress blue with black
I
strips or
have
gold with white
stuff
strips?
going on at where I need to be there by 5 at the latest.
Got it.
Check out John's stuff. John Reddy, he does awesome puppetry. He's doing
Oh,
stuff for Forsaken
Is
Remains.
John in the chat?
Mhm.
Oh, that's sick. Hello, John.
Maybe what I'll do, because I'm meeting the band at a house, and then we're going to drive out to Forest Park area.
Oh,
So maybe I'll text you our location, and you can roll up. And
Okay.
you can be there for as long as you need. You can ditch whenever.
Okay. Is there
Just-
anything I need to know going in? Okay.
Nope. It'd just be nice to have an extra set of hands.
Yeah,
Since
yeah.
for some of it, I'll be having to play.
And
Good
that's us.
evening. The library is closing in 15 minutes.
Oh no,
Please check out your library materials before 6 o'clock. Thank you.
this feels like
Buenas noches. Cerramos la biblioteca en 15 minutos. Favor de traer sus materiales al escritorio antes de las 6. Gracias.
Until
They're not
next
gonna go
time,
for
I
it
guess.
Buenas
Adios.
noches. Buenas noches.
Thanks for watching, everyone. And follow us on Instagram and YouTube. And we'll catch you in the next stream. And end.